I see the hot, oh, my dear friend, brothers and sisters, so make on a gather here, come see what in the happen. IFEANYI Uba's family, wife, relative, papa, mama, almost everybody, where they for no winner, don't they gather, say they want protest, go DSS custody. Make they go beg Nnamdi Kanu, say, I beg go, make it free our brother, our son, our husband, our papa, so that they will bury him for him to go and rest in peace. But the Bible where everybody they read made us to understand there is no peace for the wicked. So I don't know which peace again on one this man make it go rest after using his private jet to sanction the kidnapping and repatriation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. This one na very big begeo. No one should blame Nnamdi Kanu for the delay in burial of IFEANYI Uba according to IPOB. They don't come out, they tell them, say, abego, make on a go know what on a go do to bury on a brother or on a papa, abi on a uncle and cousin and distant whatever. They don't come out now, say, everybody should go and drink their medicine, say, Nnamdi Kanu have nothing to do with that. In moving forward, though, this one is the governors, traditional rulers met at presidential villa to discuss national hardship alleviation. Do you see the reason why Nigeria, why Biafrans can never be regarded as one of these people? If you hear the names of people who gathered in Asorok to discuss this in my dear, if they are 1 million, my dear, you can only find only 1 but 2 or even 3 from Southeast. If there is any, because I'm not sure there is anyone that from the Southeast. So in other words, they have already told Biafrans long ago that please, can you go and settle in your own area? Because you cannot tell me that we are part of the Nigeria. Each time that Tinubu is calling for meetings in Asorok, he will boycott all the elders in Biafra land. Anyway, do you have elders? We don't have elders because all those ones have been compromised. That's why they have seen them finish. So I don't even blame them if they refuse to call any elders because all of them have been compromised. They don't use Ogogoro and Shinap come by all their conscience. Senators asked Bianca Ojukwu to bow and go after ministerial screening. So this woman, this Yeye woman, collected this appointment. Ojukwu will be disgraced and disappointed where he was. In his grave. He will be disappointed with this woman. Rubbish set of people. Akpabio Koson said Senator Ngwu over remarks on Bianca Ojukwu's beauty during ministerial screening. Anyway, this and other topics is what I'm going to discuss this early Thursday morning. So please, if you get this message, help me like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. Let us hit the ground running. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has said that it is not responsible for the delay in the burial of late Senator IFEANYI Uba in his hometown, Nnewi Council of Anambra State. The group insisted that the delay is not in any way connected to the kidnapping and rendition of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. Speaking via statement by its media and public secretary Comrade Ima Powerless, IPOB claimed that the deceased lawmaker stepped on the toes of many people, especially those from Nnewi when he was alive. They insisted that Nnewi traditional leaders and their custodians are aware of the reason for the delay in the burial. The statement read, "We have the information of those who bankrolled and sponsored the abduction and renditioning of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from Kenya to Nigeria, and we will take an appropriate response at the right time. But for now, we are much more concerned with the other pressing matters to IPOB." It is known fact that later Senator IFEANYI Uba stepped on toes of many Igbo prominent people, particularly in his hometown, Nnewi. The delay in his burial is not connected with the kidnapping and rendition of Nnamdi Kanu. Those who collaborated with the Nigerian government in committing these abominations are still around and very much available. The Nnewi traditional leaders and their custodians are people of rich culture and traditions. They know why the burial of the late senator is being delayed. No one should link what happened to the IPOB leader to the delay of the burial of late IFEANYI UBA, IPOB and Martin Nnamdi Kanu Oku should be left out of this traditional quagmire. IPOB respect the oneness and the deep tradition among the Nnewi people. They know what to do to ensure that the peace reigns in the Nnewi. IPOB encourages them to do what it is culturally permissible to ensure that the remains of their son are not buried outside their ancestral land. Who cares? What is happening to the burial of late IFEANYI UBA should be a wake-up call to the radicals and the untouchable politicians to remember that one day Biafrans may reject your corpse and even that of your own children. They may even be treated like outcasts and possibly banished from Biafra land. Let he who has ears hear what the Spirit is saying, according to Emma Powerless. Moving forward, governors and traditional rulers met at Presidential Villa to discuss national hardship alleviation. Governors and traditional rulers from across Nigeria under the Nigeria Council of Traditional Rulers are currently holding a high-level meeting at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. The meeting, taking place at the banquet hall, aims to address pressing issues impacting the country, focusing on the strategies to ease the prevailing hardship faced by the so-called Nigerians. Though the specific agenda has not been publicly disclosed, sources who spoke with the Daily Trust indicated that the discussion is centered on gathering insights from traditional rulers to shape policies that should benefit the nation. The governors are reportedly seeking feedback from the traditional rulers who are considered closer to the grassroots to ensure that the policies crafted are effective in addressing the needs of the populace. Among those cited by are the chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum, Abdurrahman Abdulrazak from Kwara, and other state governors including Sheriff Obuvuri of Delta, Dakpa Abiodun of Ogun State, and Seyi Makinde of Oyo, Abu Kefas of Taraba, and Mohammed Inuwa Yaya of Gombe, Ubasani of Kaduna State. Some of the prominent traditional rulers at the event are Sultan of Sokoto Alhaji Mohammed Saadi Abubakar III, Oni of Ife Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi, and Esu Nupe Yaya Abubakar. Where are the Obi of Onitsha and the rest of them? You can never see them. Senators asked Bianca to bow and go after ministerial screening. Ministerial nominee Bianca Ojukwu Odumegwu shared her challenging experience as Nigeria's former ambassador to Spain during her Senate screening on Wednesday. She recounted that she lived in a hotel for a year due to poor conditions of the Nigerian embassy in Madrid. Odumegwu Bianca Ojukwu, nominated by Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the position of Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, emphasized the importance of presenting a strong image of Nigeria abroad. She explained that the embassy's deteriorated state did not align with Nigeria's diplomatic image and hampered its operations. Motivated to improve the embassy's condition, she spearheaded a significant refurbishment project, which she described as essential for Nigeria's representation in Spain. Bianca said, "I would like to say that my past records speak for me. As an ambassador to the Kingdom of Spain, I spent an entire year in one hotel room because when I got to Spain, the mission building was in such an appalling condition." She recounted that the building's ruin was particularly embarrassing given its location. The embassy was located very close to the upscale estate of Galagao, where people would pass by on their way to various events and matches. It was disheartening that this decadent structure represented Nigeria in a such prestigious area, she stated. Odumegwu Ojukwu Bianca explained that she took immediate steps to address the issues, organizing a significant repairs and preservation effort to overhaul not only the mission building but also the ambassador's residence and other Nigerian owned properties in Spain. Is that an achievement? God have mercy. As if you use your money to do it. The Nigerian embassy in Madrid that you see today is the product of my time in that country, she said, noting that her focus was to restore Nigeria's image to one that truly deserves a designation of outstanding. She also highlighted the outgoing challenges Nigerian embassies face worldwide due to limited funding, which often constrains ambassadors in performing much-needed maintenance. She added, in most missions, both because of no more funding, most ambassadors are constrained when it comes to carrying out refurbishments. This shortage of funds, he said, prevents embassies from showcasing Nigeria's stature, impacting the country's standing on the global stage. It is quite unfortunate because a lot of embassies are going through this situation, and it has a large extent diminished our standing around the globe, she noted. Emphasizing the importance of a respectable diplomatic representation, Odumegwu Ojukwu urged the Nigerian government to prioritize embassy maintenance under the current administration. She cited the nation's foreign policy objective of promoting democracy, development, and the Nigerian diaspora as critical areas that require embassies with a dignified facilities. This is something that the government under this president should look into, she said, pointing out that the embassies often host international delegations, study tours, and exchanges, making respectable surroundings crucial. It is imperative that when you are in those exchanges, you meet your patrons and colleagues in environments that reflect Nigeria's true standing, she said, concluding her remarks with a plea for urgent intervention. After her response, she was thereafter asked to take a bow and go. Bianca is one of the 7 ministerial nominees currently being screened by the Red Chamber of Akpabio. Akpabio cautioned Senator Ngwu over remarks on Bianca Ojukwu's beauty during ministerial screening. They don't start to pursue her already. That is a working at this appointment. Onyara. Your husband will be disappointed wherever she is. Senate President Godswill Akpabio cautioned Senator Osita Ngwu on Wednesday for his remarks on the appearance of ministerial nominee Bianca Ojukwu Odumegwu during her screening at the Senate. Odumegwu Ojukwu Bianca and 6 other nominees presented her credentials for Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. Assistant to assistant to. Following her presentation, Senate President Akpabio opened the floor for questions. Senator Ngwu, representing Enugu West District, began his comment by complimenting Odumegwu Ojukwu's beauty, withdrew a swift rebuke from Akpabio, redirecting the focus back to the nominee's professional qualifications. Mr. President, the beautiful nominee standing before us, the lawmaker said, restrict yourself to the resume. Forget this word beautiful. Akpabio interjected. Jokingly, she didn't put in the VC that she is beautiful. VC or CV. The CV says beautiful Bianca. The lawmaker thereafter proceeded to laud the profile and competence of the nominee. On his part, Enyenaya Baribe, the senator representing Abia South District, said Bianca's competence and the ability to perform was not in doubt. He also commended Bola Ahmed Tinubu for nominating the mother of All Poverty Grand Alliance (APGA) as minister. By bringing an APGA person to be a minister, has already started a unity government and national integration. Abaribe said. In fact, Iberibe said, not Abaribe. The nominee was subsequently asked to take a bow. Bianca Ojukwu Odumegwu is an accomplished diplomat, lawyer, businesswoman, and beauty pageant title holder. So my people are here, we will take a break, and I go hear our voice when we come back. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I still remain Amandia Neze. I'll be right back.